you get ready to take on your literature examination on Friday, I'm sure you're working hard, you're preparing for your literature exam. Well, are you prepared? Are you? I will quote 3 sentences from your text, and if you're able to relate the sentence to the character or to the chapter, it means you are well prepared. But if not, then it is urgent, it's imperative that you read your text very carefully one more time. Because key to success in the literature exam is to be thoroughly acquainted with the text. Okay, so the first sentence. The softness of his heart gave unwanted eloquence to his lips. Can you remember? The sentence refers to which character? The next one. He did not look like a shepherd nor a herdsman. Does that ring a bell? Finally, there is no vice so simple but assumes some mark of virtue on his outward parts. Which character? Which scene? If you can quickly relate these sentences with the correct chapters, with the correct characters, your preparation is good. If not, read your text once again. So today I have brought for you a mock question paper with 9 questions. Personally, I do not believe in any selective study, nor do I recommend that you go for any selective study. There can be a repetition of the chapters, hence we do not take any risk. However, I have got you a mock question paper with the first 3 questions on MOV. So let's do the first RTC together. I'll read the questions and I'll tell you in brief what the answer should contain. These will be in brief and you can elaborate them on your own. Okay, so let's begin. The first RTC from MOV. Section A, drama. The first extract says, "Oh, that estates, degrees and offices were not derived corruptly, and that clear honour were purchased by the merit of the wearer." It is from Act 2, Scene 9. What are the questions? Question 1. Who is the speaker? Yes, the Prince of Aragon. Where is he? In a room in Portia's house in Belmont. Which casket is he commenting upon? On the silver casket. Question 2. According to the speaker, what would happen if estates and offices were not derived corruptly? So the Prince of Aragon feels that honorable positions should be occupied only by those who are truly meritorious. But there are people who obtain estates and offices through corrupt means. If this were not the case, then you could quote that line which says, "How many that command be commanded, and how many should cover that stand bare." You need to quote that line, which means that many who are in positions of authority are actually not deserving of those positions. And those who are actually subordinates or they occupy a subordinate position are the ones who are truly meritorious. What does this reveal about his character? It shows that he's vain, he's conceited, he's arrogant, he has a high opinion of himself, he thinks he is the one who is truly honorable. Next question. Why does the speaker dismiss the gold casket? So why does Aragon dismiss the gold casket? He reads the inscription which says, "Who chooseth me will get what many men desire." Then he equates the word many men with the foolish multitude. He calls them as barbarians. He says, "I will not rank myself with these common spirits." So he is vain, he's conceited, and hence he thinks what many men desire not truly worth attaining. Which casket does he ultimately choose? He chose the silver casket. He referred to it as a silver treasure house because he thought that was the casket where Portia's portrait could be found. What does he find in the casket? In the casket that he chose? He finds the portrait of a blinking idiot handing him a scroll. Moving on, the next question. What is the speaker's response when he opens the casket of his choice? He's stunned into silence. There's a long pause. Then he looks at the portrait of the blinking idiot and says, "How unlike Portia." He questions, "Are my desserts no better?" What was the inscription on the casket chosen by the speaker? So here you need to write the inscription on the silver casket. "He who chooseth me will get as much as he deserves." Next, in what way does the speaker show that he has love for Portia? Now here you can write that the fact that he attempts the lottery of the casket, wherein he bounds himself by an oath saying that he will not marry any other woman if he fails the test, it shows that he has love for Portia. How does the speaker make a dignified exit? Yes, when Prince of Aragon leaves, he actually rises in our esteem because he says, "I will patiently bear my wrath, my misfortune." He intends to keep the promise and not marry any other woman. What comment does Portia make about the speaker after he makes an exit? So what does Portia say about him? She says, he's a deliberate fool. Here, deliberate means somebody who discusses a lot. And then she says that these fools who deliberate a lot, they have the wisdom only to lose. She also uses the image of a moth that has been singed by a candle. So with this, we come to the end of the first extract.